Yo, what's going on guys, it's Fat God Thor here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this brand new playoffs moment promo concept that I made for NBA Live Mobile Season 5. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and what I want you guys to do is make sure you comment down below 3 things. Firstly, I'm going to go through all the stuff that I have made, and I want you to give it a score for the card art alone, like all the artwork. Let me know in the comments down below out of 10 what you would rate that. Secondly, can you also rate like the idea and how good the idea of this promo is as well? And then thirdly, anything that I can improve when I'm making future concept art or future like artwork for cards. Let me know all of that in the comment section down below, because I do just want to try and improve. Okay, so before we do start, I do just want to say this is completely a concept. It's just artwork made by me. It's not definitely coming to the game. It'd be cool if EA could do something like this in the game, I think, but it's not coming to the game. I just wanted to get that out of the way. So what we got here is this is the new tab that I made, and as you can see, you've got 5 98 overall masters up there, and it's basically going through and celebrating all of the playoff moments, the great ones that we've had throughout the whole playoffs this year. So what I've got here is playthrough special live events replicating all the amazing moments from this year's playoffs as well as historic playoffs. Collect tokens specific to that moment and collect 98 overall masters. Trade in all 5 98 overall masters for the 99 overall Grandmaster LeBron James. Open packs in the store for exclusive 97 historic masters. So what I thought would be pretty cool is, say if we got some live events and all of the playoff moments from like past and present that we've had this year and in previous years, you go through and you play through and you've got to replicate them. So for example, what we've got here is we got DeAndre Ayton. He managed to do this crazy alley-oop at the end, like as a buzzer beater. Maybe you got to create that. That could be one of the events, and that's what I think we've got. And we've got to the point where we've just got so many live events that are the same thing. I'll go shoot from this hotspot, go do a couple of dunks, and it'd be great to see if we could have, maybe you've got to alley-oop it as a buzzer beater to end off the game. And I know that would maybe a little bit hard, and I know that's what we've got in this state with like really tough events over there, but I think it would be pretty good if we could have some events that are slightly different, where you got to do special objectives instead of just getting score 1 basket or record 1 assist. It'd be pretty good if you got to make something specific to what actually happened in the NBA. So what we got here is how I decided the masters. There's probably loads that I probably missed out, but I just went through and I thought of some of the stuff that we've had in the playoffs so far, and what I've got is DeAndre Ayton, obviously that alley-oop buzzer beater, which is just insane. Then you got Giannis Antetokounmpo, his alley-oop from fairly recently from Drew Holiday when he knocked that down. Middleton, right at the very beginning or towards the beginning of the playoffs, where he managed to knock down the buzzer beater to give the Bucks the win. Then you got Booker, of course. It's not really a game-deciding point or whatever. It's just him wearing the mask. Pretty iconic. Then you got Damian Lillard, of course, sending games to overtime, hitting half-court shots, going crazy in that round 1 of the playoffs. I thought he deserved the card as well. And what I tried to do as well, make it a whole team. So you got a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and a center. That's basically the thought process behind that. I know I've probably missed out a load of great performances that we've had throughout the whole playoffs, but I just picked a couple of them. There's probably tons I've missed out. And then what I also thought, we'll go on to LeBron James as well and how I picked him as well. But what you basically do is you'd probably just play through those events, like I said, do the specific stuff, replicating all those moments from past events as well. Maybe we have some like Luka Doncic hitting a step back 3 to win the game or something like that. Something crazy like that, just to have that you have to replicate. I think that'd be pretty good. Then you earn tokens, and maybe you can exchange them for certain players, get closer. Maybe you need specific tokens, like you need a bunch of Booker tokens that are replicating his moment. You need a bunch of them to trade in to get that Booker maybe. That'd be a pretty good idea. And then also you get exclusive historic 97 overall masters. Now I didn't actually make them, but maybe those could be past players who had great playoff moments. And I know we had something similar, I think back in season 1. That's where I drew the inspiration from. Obviously you can see the logo there. That's from back in season 1. If you were playing back in season 1, let me know in the comments down below, because I remember that getting, I think you got like a 97 Magic Johnson. There was Isaiah Thomas in there as well. It was a crazy promo, like all the promos were pretty much in season 1. It was crazy, and I thought, why not bring it back to season 5 with this little bit of card art. So I think it looked pretty decent. Now, obviously, I'm not the best by any means at making card art. I'm still learning. I'm still making stuff. This is probably my second attempt properly at making card art. My first was I made it on a community tab post about 4th of July stuff. That was probably my first attempt. This is probably my second attempt or something like that to make like full proper card art, and I'm not the best, but it is just me making an attempt to make it. Then what you'd have in the second news tab screen, this is the 99 overall Grandmaster LeBron James, and what you'd have to do is you'd have to trade in all 5 of those 98 overall masters. You would receive them back in the set, and then you would get this 99 overall Grandmaster LeBron James. Now The reasoning behind me picking him, of course, LeBron James is a great player. I thought, why not pick the person who's won the most amount of playoff games, and that is LeBron James. So I thought, why not pick him in his prime, arguably, with Cleveland, winning NBA titles. Obviously, this season in 2016, when he did win the Finals MVP and he did win the Finals with Cleveland. So I thought that might be a great master to have in the game. And then also what I did think of is we could also have a coach. Like, we haven't had a good coach, and I thought it's between strategic, finesse, and power. And I thought power don't have a ton of great coaches. Obviously, you got the power medal, but I thought this Phil Jackson, obviously you can't make him too OP, giving out 3 elite boosts. So I just thought, why not give him the best boost in elite form, and just one of them, Phil Jackson over there. And what I thought would be pretty interesting is if you could unlock hidden achievements. Now, say you have NBA records that are specific to the playoffs. Like, you got the most amount of threes made in a playoffs games, the most amount of points made in a playoffs game. Maybe you have to go through some seasons games and try and unlock those by doing them yourself with any players you want. And that'd be great because it'd be getting people to play seasons again. And then you'd basically just go through those achievements. You wouldn't know what they are, but you'd have a rough idea. Maybe you have to try and break a ton of playoff records, and then you should be able to get some tokens, and then you would be able to get that Phil Jackson. Now, the reason I picked Phil Jackson, he is the coach. I think he has the best playoff record in NBA history. So that's basically why I chose him. And of course, he's a great coach. So I thought, well, why not put him as a boost item? Now, going through all of that stuff, you got all the cards. So you got Chris Middleton, finesse small forward. I think we need another good finesse small forward. I don't really have a finesse lineup, but that's what I thought most people needed. Point guard, I thought, why not a power point guard? We've had a ton of strategic point guards. We've had a lot of finesse point guards recently as well. So I picked that one for Damian Lillard. Obviously, you got that LeBron James, power small forward. He's got a small forward card in the game that is strategic at the moment. I've already done a finesse small forward, so I thought, why not do a power small forward over there? Then Giannis, another strategic power forward, I know, but I mean, the other ones have got quite a few as well. Then you got Booker. We need another strategic shooting guard, so I thought, why not put him there as a strategic shooting guard? Then DeAndre Ayton as that finesse center, because I know we haven't got that many finesse centers in the game at the moment. So that's all that I've got for these card arts. I would have made more, but I thought I'd just leave it at this for the moment as my first attempt at making a proper promo concept and a proper second attempt at making some card art. So again, let me know in the comments down below what you think about all the stuff that I've made. Again, make sure you're doing those 3 things that I said at the beginning, because it does help me out to try and improve all the promos that I'm making. I know there's probably like little bits here and there that I haven't done perfectly. Obviously, none of this is perfect. I'm not the best at making card art. I just thought, why not bring this game? Obviously, we had it back in season 1, and it would be great if we could have something similar in the game, just to look back on all the playoffs that we've had recently, and even in the past, learn about new stuff that like people who just got into the game of basketball have no idea about this historic playoff moment that we haven't had. And it'd be great if we could have some of this stuff in the game. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Again, 3 things. 1, rate it on the card art out of 10. Then rate it on the idea itself, like all these tokens, what you think of the actual promo idea. And then under that, make sure you're commenting what I can improve if I were to make some more card art or some more promo concepts in the future. But that's going to do it for the video. I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.